How's it going, everyone? Got Joseph, Jasmine here with your Spirit and Spark weekly forecast. We're going to cover the astrology outlook. We're going to break it down for you, too. This video might be a little bit longer than normal. I had a client tell me that she really likes it when we break it down. So we're going to go ahead and do that for you, Judy. Um, we got Monday. We got the moon's going to square Pluto. We got another square with Venus and Jupiter. So we got some action going on. The breakdown that I really got was motivation to speak your higher self with a deep knowing of what it is you want and what is stopping you. Now, what's happening here is this is that Sun and Mars conjunction, along with the Moon square Pluto, along with Venus square Jupiter, and then at the end of the day, we have the Moon going in to Scorpio. That's where that deeper understanding comes from. You're going to have a lot of energy with that conjunction with the Sun and Mars. That's where the speaking your higher truth, you're going to be confronted with things and people on Monday that you're going to have to speak your higher self. And if you don't, you're going to feel dis-ease. You're going to feel stress. You're going to feel you're just laying in bed. You're just like, man, I wish I handled that differently. That Monday is going to be that day where there's going to be things that happen where you need to speak in your higher truth. Now, the key is to find the balance of speaking in your higher truth and don't get lost in the action. Sometimes we get a little over eager and we're speaking our higher truth and we get confident and we're like boom, 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 and it goes from shining to burning. And we need to walk that thin line on Monday and speak our higher truth and just know when to shut up. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I would definitely say that, we're either going to see a warrior be born or a dictator on Monday.
Yeah, yeah. And I think that goes for the voice within as well. You're either going to be that warrior spirit that kind of takes over and knows you could get through anything, or you're going to become that dictator that bosses yourself around and says, no, it's okay, we have a structure, we have a routine, we need to do this, we need. No, it just be in yourself, and you're going to know how to take care of yourself. That's going to be Monday. You're going to know how to take care of yourself, and you need to speak up when you feel it. Just don't say too much. Yeah. That makes sense. Know when enough was said, and you don't want to burn that situation or that individual. Let's go ahead and move on to Tuesday. We got a whole lot is going on Tuesday.
So much is happening on Tuesday. So, guys, don't beat yourself up if you're feeling tired or you're feeling exhausted, because we did have a lot of high energy over this last weekend. So like we're saying, if you're feeling a lot of internal activity going on, don't feel bad to rest. Don't feel bad to, take time for yourself and do some inner work.
Yeah, know that if you're feeling that on Tuesday, know that you're going through a big transformation with these outer planets and Saturn about to go direct and all this different stuff happening in the stars. Like, you're going through this transition and things are going to get bumpy. If you're following your path and you're on the right track, you on Monday you shined. Now what I have written down here is know that you have shined, and how do you handle it now? Do you keep shining? Do you get shy? Do you pull yourself away like, oh no, I showed my real skin, now I got to go away, I can't show myself to them? Yeah. Or are you going to keep shining? And that's by creating boundaries, you're teaching people how to treat you. And it's finding the range of your aura. How on some, and everybody's different. So, and everybody you're around is different. So it's just like when I'm around Jasmine, I have this ability to expand my aura and be huge and feel and love and be just consumed in her energy as mine just wraps all around it. And then, you go to the store and something, you need to bring your aura in and keep it protected because there's a lot of chaos out in the world. And it's just that simple understanding of finding the range of your aura around the situations and the people that you're with. And that's what Tuesday is really about. And it's reaching for your higher self in those situations. What would your higher self want you to do? How would you want to handle this to where when you are laying in bed at night, you don't have to think about anything because you are your higher self at all times. And Tuesday is going to be an excellent day for that.
Yes, because we do start the day, all of that applies to starting the day out with the moon in Scorpio opposing our retrograding Uranus in Taurus. And so all of that kind of applies to that aspect because we're starting our day with an opposition.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a strong one because it's our internal world versus social reality. And so that's a lot of internal work. Those two signs are feminine, negative signs. So they're receiving. So it's internal. And that's when we need to do a revaluing system of what do we respond to and what gets us excited.
Definitely. All right, let's move on to Wednesday. What I got written down here is Wednesday's feeling good in our new skin. We can choose to heal ourselves, and we know how to heal ourselves at this point. If we are feeling overwhelmed, past emotions haven't been handled properly. These need to be burned as the moon shifts in the Sagittarius. Be practical and know your limits. This is the big day after that Monday, Tuesday kind of that shift, that transformation of I'm handling myself in this new way of being my higher self, connecting with myself, connecting with the world around me, and understanding how to handle myself in the world. If you're feeling overwhelmed on Wednesday and things are still bothering you, that's because you haven't set your boundaries properly. You haven't found your limit. You're still exceeding what you have to give. And you need to take a step back and know, like, okay, I'm still like overwhelmed in this situation. I need to pay more attention to it. I need to understand why am I overwhelmed in this situation?
Feeling the subtle feelings of overwhelmed and, high stress situations, those are going to be showing you the triggers of where you need work. So respond to those. Where did they come from? Follow the trail and see where you need healing. This goes along with a lot of the internal work that we did on Tuesday following up, because when you go to the doctor, you have to follow up later on so they can make sure, are you doing okay? So Wednesday is checking up on the work that we did on Tuesday so that we can find where these triggers are coming from and take care of them.
That's right. Definitely. All right, let's move on to Thursday. Now I got this quote from Jasmine. We were talking about it, and she said it, and I was just like, that's exactly right. Thursday is God and the devil are in the details.
Both of them.
It's the bliss and the curses. They're all within the details, and you have to fine tune them. And that's what I have written down here: is be patient and kind to yourself. Things will come up, but and you know how to handle it. You know how to take care of yourself. You've proven this to yourself. Let go of the reins and let life steer you. You've reached a point where your higher self can take over and you can live every moment in the now. You don't have to live in the past. You don't have to live in the future because you know your higher self has you at this point. Now, because at this point, the universe is just the way it works, things will come up to test you. Things will come up. So, what you need to do is plan something for Thursday. Have something planned so that your mind can focus on the plan. And plan something that you know you're going to be able to handle. If it's going out getting drinks with friends, know that something's going to come up with those friends. Are you ready to handle it? If it's going out to the woods and going hiking, something's going to come up. Be ready to handle it. Plan something for Thursday that you're going to be ready to handle so that your higher self could feel that confident flow and know that I do have this life under control. And that's Thursday, you're going to find that and you're going to feel it, and it's going to be amazing and it's going to be beautiful.
And with the signs that's happening in, it would be best to do something physical, something in nature, something that's going to bring you to center. Maybe, if it is going out with friends, then make sure it's friends that lift you up. And if you're doing something physical, maybe try yoga, or maybe do a hike in nature, something that is going to help you bring to center, something that's going to help you, not something that's going to put you in a stressful situation, in an overwhelming situation, because with these mutable energies, that's duration, that's everlasting energy. So we don't want to put that in stress.
Definitely, right? Like you get, and it's just a good day to take this new energy that's been gifted to you. And what's going to happen is if you don't do something with it, spirit is going to vibrate you to the core, and it's going to say, get up and do something.
Yeah.
You heard, plan something, get something done on Thursday, and you're not doing something, you're going to feel the vibration. You're going to feel that shake in your core. And God and devil are in the details. Pay attention to them.
Yes.
All right, you ready to move on to Friday?
Yes, let's move on to Friday.
All right, now Friday I feel is like this big day of almost like it's like you're meeting with your higher self and you're having a conference and you're coming together on how's the week gone? How did we meet our quota? Did we do what we needed to do? And what I have written down is how do you like yourself? How have you handled yourself this week? Is it everything that you wanted and more? And if not, how do you get it better? And how do you make it better? It's a great day to look back. It's a great day to find where the triggers were. Why did they trigger you? How can you fix it? Can you fix it? Is it, if it's not something that can be fixed, then it's the understanding of that and just letting it be and knowing that I'm not going to let that trigger me in the future because there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm just going to let it flow and let it go. And Friday is that meeting with yourself. It's going within and saying, how have I handled myself up to this point? If it's not up to par, where do I need to fix it? Fine tuning.
Yes. We're starting Thursday with Mercury trining.
Friday.
Friday.
Yeah.
Whoops. My bad. We're starting Friday with Mercury squaring Jupiter, so that's where that energy is coming from. That's also assisting with the energy on Thursday. Sorry, that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Is that working through the details in order to get to the bigger picture, because we can't get to the bigger picture without the small work every day that goes into it. So those small steps, they're still progress. They're all progress. And once we see those small victories, then we start to get a clearer picture of what the grand picture is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And even the step backwards, even that one counts because it's taking that step backwards, knowing that the step forward that you took wasn't the right step. So you have to know to take that step backwards before you could take another one forward. And it's all working. The universe is all with us, wanting us to succeed. It's wanting us to evolve and grow. And we see it in the stars.
Yeah, it's like Bob Ross said, there are no mistakes, there are only happy accidents.
That's
right. And when we do make mistakes, they truly are learning experiences, because if it wasn't for mistakes, we wouldn't have shortcuts.
That's right. Yeah, well put. And then we're going into the weekend. We got Saturday and Sunday. We got some stuff going on. Saturday is just kind of a reminder that you are human. We will make mistakes, like you were talking about, and it's just knowing that we're always going to need fine tuning. Mm-hmm. Saturday is that reminder of just, you know what, things are always going to happen every day, and I just need to keep pushing through and get through them. And what will happen is at the end of the day, you will end it with confidence, knowing that you're on the right path, confidence knowing that you're handling yourself right, confidence that your higher self is channeling through you and you can live in the now. Mm-hmm. That Saturday will be a great day where you're gonna remember that you're human, but having the confidence that you know how to handle this human shell.
Yeah. we're starting Saturday with Mercury in Virgo opposing Neptune in Pisces. So that's where that energy is coming from, speaking to the higher self. Mercury is the way that we communicate. Neptune is our spirit. Neptune is our higher self. It's the most pristine, fine-tuned octave in our galaxy. So when it speaks, it's resounding.
Definitely.
Also on Saturday, we have the moon entering Capricorn. So this is the moon's detrimentation. That doesn't mean that it's not feeling. That doesn't mean that it's cold. That just means that it's not comfortable with the emotional experience. So we're going to feel a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit of unease when it comes to feeling. We're just going to be a little bit more reserved. And that's okay. When we're reserved, that means that we're protecting ourselves. And Capricorn is a protective sign. So just go into that CEO mentality. Go into that how can I structure, how can I build on this kind of mentality to ease into this moon transition.
Yeah. How can I use this new self that I've created?
Yes, program yourself to receive success.
Definitely. And then ending the week on Sunday, I just have rest, relax, and know that the master builder is in control. You've allowed yourself to find your truth, find your true nature starting out on Monday when you need to shine in your own light, knowing your limits, knowing when to stop shining before you burn, knowing when to speak, knowing when to shut up. It's a week where you really figure out yourself and what your higher self is trying to get through to you.
Yeah.
And Sunday is a great day to just sit back and kind of enjoy it and know that you got this.
Yeah, Sunday is another day for a lot of introspection. Quite a bit of it is happening with the moon. We have many sextiles and trines, which means that it's a lot of harmonious action going on. And a lot of this is happening with Virgo energy and Capricorn energy. So we're utilizing our emotional energy because earth signs are our users, are our utilizers. They know how to put things to work. So when we are dealing with something of a watery substance like emotions, earth signs are the ones that are going to keep those going.
I don't do anything.
Okay.
That's our son.
That's our Virgo.
He doesn't want to do anything right now. Yes, sir.
I want to play.
Okay, you can play. We're going to finish up our video.
I gotta play.
Well,
I want to tell you. I'm gonna put one here and two here and one here.
all right, well, that's going to wrap up the week for you guys. We're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to doing these videos for you guys. If you liked it, please like, subscribe, share the video, get it out to as many people as possible. We're trying to spread the light, trying to spread the knowledge that we've obtained that helped us form a better relationship with each other, a better marriage, becoming a better parent. It's helped us out so much in life, and we'd love to share it with you guys. Please let us know if you like this style of video. I know it's a little bit longer, but we got a lot of information out, and we really think we could help you guys. We appreciate everybody out there. Thank you for watching. Much love. Have a good one.
Just a quick mention, we still have some spots available for a 30-minute session or
hour session for the
session.
price of 30 minutes.
Yes.
So you go on spiritandspark.com, go find us on there and just book the 30 minutes. We'll go ahead and give you a full hour. Breakdown of your natal chart. It's amazing. I throw in the runes, break it down on a very polarity aspects of where is your center. Jasmine breaks it down in a very poetic breakdown of finding your true core and your path. Looking forward to working with you guys.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.